Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is the A to the R to the M, A.R.M, coming to you with another figure review of a Beast Wars collection from my archives. Sort of a retro review. This is a Transmetal 2 SCOURGE. He's a locust, poisonous locust from what I read. Part of the Transmetal 2 series. They didn't transform into a third vehicle mode like Transmetal 1. However, they did retain some of the Transmetal armor plating that you can see in his lower body half, his top body half, and his head. In the Transmetal 2 series, usually had energon crystals instead of the energon chips. His is encased in his eye. See right there. Predacon. So we're gonna take a look at this figure in his beast locust mode, plus do a transformation and look at him in robot mode. As a locust, you know, looks pretty accurate and functional as a locust. He has these ball joint legs in the center of his chest. 4 of them actually. This serves as part of the main support for his upper half of his body. He has these huge back legs, just ready for leaping. There's some articulation right here in the foot, ball joint articulation. There's this weird joint right here. I guess you can say where the knee, you can consider the knee. It's restricted though by this, so like an attached pipe right here. Same on this side. His wings flap. You can also make them fold out this way, sort of like a, you know, shield effect. You see that right there. I've looked at other reviews of this figure, and he's not so popular with other people because of his awkward body design, awkward, overly abstract, overly, you know, accentuated lines and spikes, and plus the Transmetal 2 paint, as you can see, it's flakes off after so often. There's no way you can have one of these figures and not have the paint flake off, but I like it. This is one of my favorites actually. You know, he's awkward, he's different, and you know, as you can tell from other reviews I did, my older reviews, he has the bells and whistles that usually pulls me into these things. You know, translucent wings, you know, for versatility. And we'll get into some of the other stuff about this figure that I like so much. Like I just said, it's pincers. You know, one is slightly curled, one is all the way curled. I like the colors they use with this one. These are the usual colors that insects have in real life. They kind of warn you that they're poisonous. And then we'll show you some of his missile. Okay, so we're just going to look at some of his a little function he has in beast mode. It's sort of like a missile firing function where you press this lever right here. His wings shoot forward and also presses this lever right here. It fires out this missile. See if I can show a demonstration without making it look too crazy. There you go. Springs back in place. Missile pops out. The only weird thing about that one for beast mode is that this one isn't spring loaded. You just manually pull it out, but I'll show you why in a minute. So now we're about to do a live transformation of this thing. His left arm features his legs, his insect legs, so you pull that out. You flip this half of his wings up. One tricky part though, you gotta open up his torso, his bug torso, and expose his right arm. You pull his body forward. You close the abdomen back up. You can fold its little spike back in. Lock the left arm into place. Lock the right arm into place. And the insect legs also serves as robot legs, which is mostly the case in these. You can fold his wings sideways and push them down. There you go. His head pops up as you transform him. You see, a lot of people, when I read the reviews and looked at the videos, they thought this was a very awkward character because of the way his legs go back, you know, or that he has these insect legs on his robot arm, his left arm. But I think that just makes him look like more of a dangerous character, actually, you know, especially being a Predacon. You know, you can take a look at the detail work they did in his face. His head rotates from side to side, and even though this is a transforming function, it actually pops into his chest a bit. You know, if you're creative, you can use that for strategy. He has a set of bug eyes on the top of his head. Has this translucent chest piece, pretty cool looking feature. And then, as I mentioned before, with the missile that isn't spring loaded, just pull it out and it becomes a weapon for his right hand. He actually has it cuffed, so you can just put a weapon in there. So he even looks even more dangerous. Plus he's on land. Plus he has these wings, so you can take off flying. You know, one of my favorite characters growing up. One of my favorite Beast Wars figures. He just has this awkward leg articulation right here. How it goes all the way back. You know, let me give you a good side view of that. But I say this is a really well-rounded character. He reminds me of the Shredder from Ninja Turtles. Okay, YouTube, so there you have it. This is another retro Beast War review from A.R.M. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Look forward to other videos like this coming up. And everyone have a good day. Peace.